Hi, welcome back. The Bazby is back, baby. I'm here, and I feel pissed off. So this is why Bazby is having a resurgence. I'm gonna be coming back with some more fucking videos. Like I'm not even wasting time. Again, 13 seconds in, I'm already saying the F word. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm mad. So I've kept my mouth shut for the longest time about everything going on with the world. Real quick side thing, I've obviously moved. I'm in a new location, not even in the same town anymore, so that's cool, right? But anyways, so all the crazy shit that's been happening with the Trump administration, everything else, I've kept my mouth shut. And the main reason I've done that is because like I don't know what else I could really add to the conversation that someone else hasn't already said. And I know a lot of people are doing that whole thing where they have to play a safe wait, like Moist Critical. Everyone loves Moist Critical, but all he does is literally wait for like the popular opinion before he makes his own opinion. I don't do that shit. So I'm tired of that kind of shit. I'm tired of everybody doing that. So I'm here. I am. I'm back. Okay. Like, hey, original OG. I'm an OG controversial person. I have things to say about things that people don't like. I don't give a fuck. Okay. So here we go. I kept my mouth shut with the Trump stuff for the longest time. I was very excited. I voted for the guy in 2020. I did not vote for him in 2016, but I did vote for him in 2024, 2025. It was 2024. Oh my god, dude. Shit. It's crazy. We're going on 2 years now. I did vote for the guy, and I was excited. You know, I was like, hey, we're so back. Like the Biden administration was just the worst thing ever. And in all fairness to Trump one, I don't think the Trump one is worse than the Biden one. However, that being said, a lot of things were promised and a lot of things are not being granted to people, and a lot of people have been let down. And it's just to the point now where it's just kind of like, what the fuck? Okay. So what am I talking about? Well, number one, probably the most important thing, the one that everyone's been talking about for years now, is the Epstein shit. Trump ran on that. That was part of his whole thing. Even JD Vance, like, well, someone needs to release the files. Why we need to get those files released? Well, guess what? You know, when you get Dan Bongino, the biggest fucking cuck in the world, and then you get Kash Patel, who also sits in the chair in the hotel room right next to him to watch his wife get fucking plowed by another man. That wears a tiny hat. We'll just say that one. So these people charge into the FBI all big and high and mighty, like, okay, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna kick ass, we're gonna release the files. And no, Epstein did not kill himself. I'm sorry. Yes, Epstein did kill himself. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I messed up. I apologize. Yeah, Epstein definitely killed himself. There was no PDF file ring. There was no trafficking. It was only him, and he only did it for himself. Well, what? Okay, so hold on. So that's a conversation people are like, what? Um, that was just kind of a blow right there. And then Trump goes with the very famous, and this is like the point where I checked out. I checked out. I was kind of having like some like 50-50 coin tosses here and there with some of the stuff he was doing. I did not like the Iran bombing thing because like Iran literally poses no threat to us. I don't care what anybody says. When's the fucking last time you've seen a Muslim scare you in a street? You haven't. However, certain other people that live in the Middle East seem to be controlling us, but people are finally noticing that one. Thank you guys very much on the internet for piecing that shit together. Thanks to Charlie getting shot in the neck. Now somebody went down that rabbit hole, and everyone went down that rabbit hole. It's crazy what social media does. But Trump does that very famous, like, you still talking about Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. Like, we're doing great stuff here in Texas with the flooding. Like, the moment he started talking about that shit, I was like, oh no. Oh no. What have you done, bro? Like, why the fuck? I mean, I already know. But I mean, we all know now, right? Like, he's a fucking cuck. He converted to Judaism in 2017. A lot of people don't seem to understand that he is a Jew, and I don't like that because he's selling Bibles, like Trump Bibles. He's also got Bitcoin. He's ruined, or not Bitcoin. He's got the Trump coin. He's crashed crypto and everything else. Like, your life has not gotten better under his administration. America's been making some money. I will say that. We got a lot of investment coming here. That's cool, but that doesn't fucking do a goddamn thing for me. I don't get to wake up thinking, like, God damn, you know what? Traffic's going to be better. My paycheck's going to be better. The cost of living's going to be better. No, none of that shit's happening. But my God, he got to brag about it for like a month straight about the egg prices going down. But oh yeah, that's right, because they were borrowing eggs from another country because they fucking the Jew can't say the word, but they murdered over 1 million fucking chickens. So, but somehow McDonald's still had chicken nuggets, but we didn't have eggs. Where did all the homeless people in San Francisco go again? Like, you know what I mean? When they all just disappeared. It's kind of Soylent Green is people, right? Now that's just a conspiracy, of course. Like, who am I talking about? I don't know. Who knows? But oh wait, that's right. They talked about it in the files that they're eating fucking babies. Now this is no surprise to me. I was there when Pizzagate was happening. I'm well aware. I kept up with that shit. My mom was telling me about Epstein, like fucking 17 years ago, like a long time ago. I've known about the island forever. Like back around the time Alex Jones was talking about it. My mom kept up with all of this shit. We talked about it many, many times. I didn't even know who Epstein was until she was talking about this shit. I don't think he killed himself at all. Personally, I remember the 4chan post where somebody said that they saw him get swapped out. Did that happen? I don't know. It's pretty compelling, but then again, that's also listed in the Epstein files itself. Interesting. But then you also find out that he had a connection with Paul, who runs 4chan. Interesting. So what didn't he do? Well, apparently he was a Minecraft YouTuber. That's that one I was just like, oh. He also apparently sold illegal gold in a World of Warcraft. So if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know, my favorite game, and you bought illegal gold from a Chinese bot, it's probably through Epstein. Funny enough. That's crazy, right? Then you got people like Elon Musk being like, and this one sucked because I liked Elon. I really did. And I'm just kind of like, damn, you really just like the rest of them, aren't you? But Elon's over here like, oh, well, I pushed for the files to be released the hardest out of anybody. But then also when you check in the files, he's over here begging to go to the island because he's really stressed out with his work and wants to go party. And this is after knowing exactly who Epstein is. Interesting. Why are these people like this? I don't know. You're rich, you're bored, you're powerful, you have nothing else better to do with your life except to, you just really can't resist going to the preschool to check out the menu. And I'm not talking about the lunch menu. Oh, wait, that also comes back to it, too. Apparently, your yearbook photos are used as a menu device for people to figure out who to traffic. Interesting, isn't it? We are in demonic times, my friends. We are in very fucked up time period in our lives, and I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone's come to the realization finally that the Jews run. Oh, I don't even care anymore. We're like 8 minutes into the video. The Jews run the world. We all knew this. Dave Chappelle made jokes about this years ago. George Carlin made a joke about this before too. You know, way before he was killed, before he died of natural causes. Yeah. So like, this is just the reality of the situation. The best way you could have known about this is if there's a group of people you can't criticize, well, it's probably because you're a slave to them. Oh wait. Also, what's in the Epstein files? Goyim. Oh, we're all goys. Oh, yeah, I already knew this. But a lot of people come to the realization that these people really don't think much of you. But then again, you can't sit there and be friends with somebody with an opposite religion because it goes against your own beliefs. You can't you can sit there and be like, well, I was told to be respectful. And like, no, fuck that. If you're Christian, fuck the Muslims, fuck the Jews. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. It's just... I don't like the fact that I'm white. I've taken a DNA test. I'm 100% white. I'm not mixed with anything. I'm technically what you would call a pureblood. Now, you're not supposed to say things like that because it's like white supremacy or whatever. Well, why is it every other race could be proud of their skin color, proud of their heritage, except for me? I'm not allowed to do that? Fuck off. Fuck out of here with that. I'm so done with that shit. That's such a fucking crock of shit. Fuck out of here with that. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my upbringing. I'm proud of my heritage. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. If you got a problem with that, you can go fuck yourself. Now, this doesn't mean I'm going to wear a Klansman outfit or, like, sit there and have a tiny mustache and, you know, do the fucking vertical arm salute thing. I'm not going to do that. But I am a nationalist. I do care about my country more than any other country. I don't give a fuck about any other country except for maybe Norway because I love Norway. And maybe Ireland, too. You know, the good old Ireland. But... when it comes to everything else, I don't give a fuck about these other countries. I think we should be a sovereign nation again. I don't think we should be diddling around with other countries, especially Iraq and Iran and all that. Iran, especially, we're about to go to war with them again for like, what did Benjamin Netanyahu say again? Oh, yeah, we need to do it because they might have weapons of mass destructions or whatever the fucking script, whatever he wrote on his hand to say for that speech. You know, a lot of people come to these great awakenings ever since Charlie got shot, and I'm on record saying I never liked Charlie. I'm not Republican. I'm not conservative. I'm not Democrat. I'm not liberal. I don't even know what you would call me. You could say I'm moderate or like libertarian. I don't fucking know. I don't really give a fuck about that. Whatever makes sense to me is what I am. On whatever subject, of course. Because like on the left, it was like the whole transgender thing. Like, oh well, the transgendered people are women. They're not, but I don't think it fucking matters personally. I really don't. You could be whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Just don't be creepy about it. Don't be weird. Like, you're part of society. Be part of society without like threatening other people with it. I don't think that's too much to ask. If you did that, a lot of people would be more accepting of you because nobody really honestly gives a shit. It's your life. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. And then on the right, you got these people that are like, Israel is our greatest ally. We have to support them no matter what. Why? How are they our greatest ally again? They're very clearly hostile. They're openly talking about censoring us. They're trying to take away our First Amendment rights. You know, we're in a country with our Constitution, and they're trying to like override that. Fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit. You can go kiss and suck my dick on that. Fuck you. Absolutely not. You take away a man's ability to speak, he's a slave. And I know they think that we're slaves. And you know, here's the thing about it. If I decided to quit my job right now, you literally have no power over me at that point. I'm truly free at that point. And I've had this argument before with my friend Brent, who passed away like 8 years ago. My good friend Singleton and me had a conversation about this where I said he's truly free. And he said, no, he's not. He doesn't have life figured out. I'm like, doesn't he? The man doesn't pay taxes. He gets to have the freedom to do whatever he wants, when he wants. He can go wherever he wants. And we're over here working 9 to 5s, begging for a day off, hoping we don't get called in. You know, just waiting to have that 5 days off of work for a vacation at the end of the year. How the fuck does he not have shit figured out? Because he chose to be a bum? That's fine. It worked out for him very well. He lived his life the best he could. I fucking salute that. I respect that. And it's just society is built in favor of us being fucking batteries, and I'm kind of getting tired of it because we're not getting anything for it. So everyone keeps saying like, well, why is nobody doing anything? I encourage you to do something. I'm not saying to hurt anybody or kill anybody, but I do say you should march up to Congress or march up to Senate. I mean, if these people are fucking retarded enough to do the No Kings protest, but you can't do this when you find out that they're literally eating fucking babies, cutting their heads off and eating the bodies and fucking the bodies like it's shrimp. Like that's okay, that's acceptable to you, but everything else isn't? No. I don't know. Bazby's back. I've got more to say, but I'm going to end it here. I'm kind of ranting, and we're already 13 minutes in, but I'll be back with another one. It's so good to be back. Hello, everyone. I don't know. It's going to be a while before the channel picks up again. I already know that because I've been so long out of the game, but that's okay. I'm here to have fun, and I hope you are too. So on that note, have a good night, everyone, and see ya.